Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is an M55, the Tier 9 American SPG, and we're on the south spawn of Mines, and it's being commanded by laughinkitti. Now I know this is an M55 because that is the short fat barrel of an 8-inch howitzer, and only the 8-inch howitzer appeared on the M55 and it was used by the US Army. Now, battle has commenced, and there's a GWE 100 on laughinkitti's team, and he's moving backwards. Or is he? Nope, he's going to turn and drive backwards. It's much quicker. The M55 was built on the chassis of an M47 tank. That's a medium tank. It's got quite a good turret actually, which is traversable, so it covers a very wide field of fire. Now he's reversing its position there so he can actually fire from the back of the map and pull back behind the house for cover, or behind that warehouse, and he's got his first target. It's a mouse! Oh, he's about to bring the pain and bring the rain on that mouse. This could be very painful for him. No, he's moving back because that mouse has moved up to fire. And he's zeroing in, and it's on the mouse's front armor. Round out. Oh, big hit. And he didn't just hit the mouse, he hit the lurver that was with him. Because they were so close together. And he's picking up some damage assistance, or stun assistance. I think that mouse has realised, yeah, this is going to be quite difficult. Now, this is an encounter battle, and the enemy is capping already. So laughinkitti's going to head over to the other side of the spawn point, hide behind that other warehouse, because not only to avoid counter battery, but also so he can rain some shells down into the enemy cap area. Now he does a quick adjustment there using his right hand mouse button to look elsewhere, and I think he thinks the enemy is behind that house there, and that's where he's aiming the shell. Rounds out. Oh, it hits the house right in front. Now that's the awkward thing, and in between shots he's going to try and squeeze in behind that building because it does provide adequate fire cover from the enemy. Now they've got 2 in the cap at the moment, so luckily his team is actually in the process of capturing the donut. They've got tanks up on the hill, and the enemy's got a batch at 12 ton, but I don't think he'll last very long. He's up against an IS and others, yeah, and they've lost the CDC, or rather we lost the CDC, but the enemy's lost their 430. And that shell actually did hit one of the enemy tanks, so it's actually reduced the cap points. And we've got a reset in progress. Now they have captured all of the cap now. The batch at 12 ton that was up on the donut is now dead. And they've got a 416 who's popping up to have a quick look, see where the enemy tanks are, and we know where one of them is, a Conqueror. There it is, and we can see it's behind that house there. So the difficulty is that monastery is actually, or the monastery, that church is actually in the way, but he can put a shell behind that house there. And he's reduced some more cap, so I think he splashed the enemy in the cap, and I think that was the T30. But to avoid counter battery, he's hugging that building. Meanwhile, the E100 to one side is firing out rounds. And looks like there's another reset there. And the enemy's putting another vehicle into the cap. Looks like an SDRV 103 is moving up. Now, can laughinkitti put a round into that 103? He's dialing in and rounds out. Beautiful hit! 736 hit points, one shot into him, and he's gone. That's lovely. That's certainly going to help, because those SDRVs, once they get into the cap, they can be very difficult to dislodge. I know, I've done it the other way around. I've been in an SDRV in the cap, and we are near impossible to budge. Right, now he's moving up. He's going to change position again. Avoid camp battery fire. Almost reloaded. 8-inch howitzer shell about to meet that Conqueror. And dialed in, rounds out. It's going to splash him. It did, and it got another reset on his cap points. 13. And that Conqueror is taking fire, so he's picking up stun assist as well. And another round goes in. That Conqueror was actually tracked, and he was taken out, so that means there's only one enemy tank in the cap at this moment. Now he's trying to indicate where he thinks that tank is. I suspect it's behind that house, right at the very back, and I think it's that T-30. Rounds out, and it landed around the back, but it didn't get a reset, so that T-30 has moved. He wasn't behind that house. That would have caused a reset for sure if the tank had been behind there. I don't think it is. I think it's over to the other side. Yep, I think he's over that side. Yep. Laughing Kitty thinks the second. Oh, there he is! My God, he was over the other side. I'm surprised. How he managed to avoid that shot, I don't know. But Laughing Kitty's almost ready to go. He will get a reset this time. Rounds out. Yes, he does. And I think that guarantees he's going to get the Defender medal as well, because he reset the entire camp virtually right from the top. That's lovely. And of course that T-30 is stunned, and whilst he's stunned, he's more vulnerable. Now the enemy still has a mouse in play, and a Scorpion, and a Leopard prototype. Oh, unfortunately we just lost the T-54E1, and we've got another reset there. And the mouse killed the IS-7. So this is getting very difficult, because now the enemy have got two tanks in the vicinity of the cap. One actually capping, one guarding the capper. And the one that's guarding the capper is a mouse, and they are very difficult to kill. Not impossible though. An 8-inch howitzer can do the job. You just need to see where the target is. Now that mouse is capping. Round in. No. We need to see where the enemy is. Now that Charioteer needs to get down and find the mouse. He's just sitting at the back of the hill looking for the Leopard prototype. Now the thing is that there is only 3 tanks on both sides, but the enemy doesn't have any Arty. We do have Arty. Charioteers, they're indicating to him. Charioteer needs to get up to the north side. Oh, he hit the wreck there. But we need to see where the enemy are so that we can put shots into them. The Charioteer needs to go near that lookout to spot them. Okay, spotted the mouse. And the mouse is hiding behind that building, which makes it very difficult. But he does get him. He takes him out. So that's reduced the cap a little. And the GWE-100 fires in. Now, if the Charioteer couldn't see the other one, where is he? Oh, he's behind that building as well. And we know where the... we can splash him from here, but he's got protection using that mouse wreck from the Charioteer. Okay, he's indicating the target. The GWE will also be firing in on this spot. We've got a few seconds before reload's complete. But there is at least a reset in progress, because the Charioteer keeps putting shells into the T-30. This is it. Next shot should be able to do the work. Come on, Laughing Kitty. Do it. Yes! And he does. He kills the T-30. And that means there's just the Leopard prototype left. And of course, Laughing Kitty is still reloading at this moment. Charioteer is coming south as quickly as he can. We've lost the E100. Now Laughing Kitty is trying to get behind cover and line up that Leopard prototype for a shotgun if he comes around the corner. Here he is. Oh, he's not ready, but he ram kills him. Oh my god, he ram kills the Leopard prototype, takes him out of the game. Oh, fantastic. That shows the power of the M53, 55. He thought he could come round and kill Laughing Kitty. And instead, he pays for it by being wiped out by Laughing Kitty ramming him. Well done there. Well done. Medium tank meets medium tank and bang. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. And it's a third class tanker for Laughing Kitty in the M55. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 11 during that battle. He got 3 alone off the Conqueror and 3 off the T30. But he also got an eye for an eye because he took out the Leopard prototype, and the Leopard prototype took him out as well, I should say. But he sacrificed his life to kill the Leopard prototype, leaving the Charioteer as the last remaining teammate alive to win the battle. And he picked up a Defender medal when he reset the cap when it was over 70 hit points, or 70 cap points. He got a Defender as well. So let's have a look at the team scores. Well, he's not top on the table when it comes to the damage. That goes to the IS-7, who was killed by the mouse. Laughing Kitty managed to get 1,816 hit points. But he is joint top of the table when it comes to kills with 3, joining the GWE 100, who was working extremely hard, as well as the Emil 1. Now, when it comes to base XP, he was a little further down the table with 766. But that shouldn't detract from his overall score, which and the fact that he got 6 highest XP, from the fact that he did actually effectively win the battle by sacrificing his life. So he gained a victory. He fired 13 shots, got 2 direct hits, 2 penetrations, 8 splash, damage of 1,816 hit points, of which 1,750 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit, 1 penetration, and that was from the Leopard prototype, and he damaged 6 enemy vehicles and killed 3 of them. He also did damage assistance of 18 hit points and stun assistance of 854 off 8 stuns. And when he actually reset the cap, I believe he did actually set it slightly below 100, but he reset it so many times that he actually managed to get 100 defense points, which guaranteed the fact that he was going to get a Defender's Medal. And on a premium account, he earned 33,224 credits. But after repair of the vehicle and the ammunition resupply, and I'm afraid the ammunition for the M55 is rather expensive because it's the 8-inch howitzer, he actually ended up with a deficit of 4,811 credits overall. He received 1,149 XP, but it was ×3 for the first victory of the day, and that means he took away 3,447 XP in total. So yes, it was a very hard fought battle for the cap. The enemy were desperately trying to maintain their cap, but I think some of the important kills you got, like the STRV-103, really made a difference, because if that one had made it into the cap, you wouldn't have found him. He would have remained hidden from your teammates until he managed to cap out. So it really does pay to take out those Swedish wedges, because they are so sneaky. So well done, Laughing Kitty. Great battle. Nice to see it, and also nice to see that an M55 gets a ram kill and takes out the last enemy. Always nice to see somebody sacrificing themselves for their team to win the battle. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.